You can use the it's like Dark Souls or like other games to recommend a game to friends or things like that, but not professional reviewers. Saying it's only like another game is not a review. And you reminded me of Fire Emblem Three Houses with the time mechanics. Yeah, like, I think it's a little bit different when it comes to like an action game like this, but it is almost like that. It's, you know, limited time travel to redo things in a better way. But instead we've got a whole game featured around it, which is pretty cool, I think. Alright, so we went all the way up last time. Let's go all the way down. Actually, you know what? Let's go and save. Ta-da! So I don't have B clearance, do I? Nope, not yet. This is A clearance. Yeah. Okay. Bottom floor. Hang on, there's a mid floor here. Yeah, there's definitely a mid floor between those. I guess I have to get there from another side. Hello. Another memory, Farron. He arrived at night, running, panting. The village woke quickly when we heard another messenger had come. Take your time, Mother says, as the clan gathered around. She is old now, the clan mother, leader of the circle of elders, which grows smaller every year. My name is Farron, he says. They found us. We were performing rites at the Timespinner. They must have been spying on us. We had no warning. Suddenly, he starts crying. Mother puts a calming hand on his shoulder. They attacked us, killed those who resisted. I was the only time messenger who could get away. I wasn't supposed to go, not with family, but I was the only one, he sobs. Please, is Gianna here? The villagers are all around us listening. Gianna steps out of the circle. He sees her and runs to wrap her in his arms. Oh, Gianna, you're safe. She is stiff. Her 2 husbands and a daughter stand behind her, but she hugs him. We were married? 2 husbands? What? We had a son. I'm sorry. Mother stands slowly. We must prepare to leave, but we'll complete the circle soon after. Baron, I advise you that you take some time to gather your thoughts, as should you, Gianna. You'll be welcome back to the clan, Farron, and we'll always have a family in us all. However, it will be up to Gianna if she will have you. Your sacrifice was especially great, and this process will take time, but that is precisely what you have bought us, Farron. He nods shakily. Thank you. Mother turns to Callan, our lead scout. We must have scouts in the woods at all times. The Lachiem cannot be allowed to find us again. Tomorrow we move on. I put my hand to my belly, already growing larger. I can't imagine leaving a child behind in another path of history. I hope I'll never have to act as time messenger now. I wonder if I'll have a choice. That's gotta be really emotionally, I guess, confusing isn't really the word. I guess distressing? Like, you've traveled in time to see your family, your wife, your husband, whoever, and then they've obviously, it's a different timeline, so it's like, they're not, like, responding to what you are giving them, basically, because, you know, why would they? They've got no experience of it. Military hangar. Okay. Where did the other lift go? Didn't go anywhere in particular, did it? Yeah, so we need to have more level clearance. Hey, 33% completed. All right. Nice. I actually didn't like those moments in Fire Emblem when they tried to force the use of the time rewind with things like surprise! We are enemies that appear right on your back. Also, this looks locked off. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to go ahead and do the channel point redemption that Reaper has cashed in. So he's made me dab it 3 times, so we'll do that in a moment. Just get to the lift, I think. Get to a nice safe spot. Wait. Yeah, okay. I was wondering if that's not going to let me in. Okay. There we go. Okay. So. 1 dab. And 2 dab. And 3 dab. There we go. Wait, I feel strange. Something's not right. What could it possibly be, Reaper? Whoop. Excuse me. Actually, I didn't want to come this way, did I? This is... yeah, that's blocked off, actually. Trixie map. Ooh. Goodbye. I can't make that jump, so I have to go up a bit. So we'll go up. Ooh, I didn't get this chest actually. What's in the chest? A Reaper has just subscribed. One of us. One of us. Thank you very much for that, Reaper. Let's go ahead and use our emotes because we should. We should always celebrate this. Reaper has subscribed with Prime, and they've subscribed for 28 months. Okay, now everything is alright. Thank you very much. It's funny how that doesn't say subscribe with Twitch Prime. It just says Prime. I assume that's because they're changing around, like, the branding of Prime Gaming now. So, yes, it's no longer Twitch Prime, it's Prime Gaming. Because I think they're trying to feature more about the free games you get on Twitch as part of it. And it makes sense, you know. You got Amazon Prime, Prime Video, Prime Shopping, and now Prime Gaming. So, thank you very much for that, Reaper. I am very grateful for it. Okay, so yes, everything else is a dead end, so we're just going this way. So, I actually need to go back towards the spindle, don't I? Sorry, not the spindle. Back to the Timespinner where the spindle was. Flesh arachnids, ugh. Goodbye. Okay, so do I need to go... Oh! I forget where it was now. It's only in a sea clearance level area as well. Okay. So let's just check the map again. You know, I am curious about where that little gap is, so I'm going to go there first, and then we'll do this. So down. Yep, down. So down one more. Ah, where does this go? Another memory. And a chest. Max sand up. So I get more uses of the time stop. Nomads. We move regularly. The Lachiem still search for relics of the ancients. They've colonized the cities, take our planet's resources into the sky on their ships, but they are mostly peaceful. Still, we cannot allow them to find the Timespinner, and so we cannot let them find us. It's been 8 years since they arrived in Windaria. It's been hard on us. A few elders have passed away, the stress of moving so often too much for their old bones. And there have been more messengers, 3 now. Where once generations would pass without the arrival of a messenger, now we fear more every day. Each time we complete the circle, we hear their story and they hear ours. We welcome them back into the clan. They find new families. But the futures they reveal are always grim, the grief in their eyes permanent. We train more messengers now too. We don't know how many we will need, and we can never allow a time messenger to go more than once. It is dangerous, mentally, spiritually. The journey is a sacrifice of your history, your past existence. We will need fresh blood in the clan soon. Some of the women have planned journeys to the city, hoping to become mothers. Wow! They are actually just going out and say, yeah, I'm going to get pregnant. We need supplies too, and I've volunteered to trade. I'm curious about the Lachiem, about why they want the Timespinner, or if they even know about it specifically. The trip isn't long. There are other time messengers who will remain while I'm away, younger ones than I, with fewer ties to the clan. A small part of me still longs for a chance at adventure, and a greater part would spare these children their heavy burden, but mostly I dread my duty and hope I won't be needed. Okay. Having to travel around a lot. Reaper has also made use of the new Twitch feature of replying within a thread in Twitch chat. So what's your opinion of chat message threads? I can see a use case of where they'd be useful. So like people trying to catch up with chat and asking a specific question. If chat's moving way too quickly for them to get that answer, it's like, okay, it makes sense that, you know, you can get a direct message almost instantly to you because it'll tag you as well. But at the same time, that still relies on the chat not moving too quickly for you to actually read that, you know? And at that point, you might as well just, like... Well, I suppose it depends on how fast the chat's going and how many people are talking at once. So, I can kind of see why they've done it, but I still think it's probably not the thing I would have chosen to do. But I guess it's a fairly simple thing to implement. They wanted me to go back farther than any of the messengers had before. Stop the Lachiem from ever finding us. This is what I've been training for. I'll kill them all. Wait, there are supposed to be calibration gears. Maybe if I... Well, here goes nothing. The familiar's not going to tell us to say no. Is that destroying the Timespinner? Ah! Good thing there's no fall damage. Oh dear. Yes, you should be dead. But she's getting rescued. Isn't that person so nice? Good one. I bring the infusion and the pills with me to my bedroom to wait for it to cool down a little bit to take my pills at 10 p.m. aka now. Yes, it is 10 p.m. in Europe at the moment. I drink the whole infusion without the medicine. Be right back. Yeah, you have to remember to always take your medicine. Like, not just get it out. You actually have to, like, ingest it. Tuning gears. Back in Timespinner. Stop, Lachiem. The Emperor. Mother! Where am I? Lachiem, you fell a great distance. I'm glad you recovered. Lachiem, you've been unconscious for a day. You have a strange accent, friend. In your sleep, you mentioned a time spinner. I used it to... What year is it? Year of the Sisters 52. That's 1,000 years ago. Are you from the future? Your aura is so different, but is that possible? 1,000 years too far. You're in the camp of the Valatian army. We are at war with Lachiem. At war? Against Lachiem? So, I could still destroy them, stop them long before they come to Windaria. I don't know what you mean, but you may find things to be more complicated than that. Nonetheless, even if you are from the future, you'd best keep your origin to yourself. It wouldn't do to make others suspicious of you. You seem to trust me. Yes, I believe I do. However, you look Lachiemi. What? I'm not Lachiemi. It may just have something to do with the plasma then. If you've never been exposed to it, your aura. I'll have to study this more. Nevertheless, you would do well to be careful. Thank you. My name's Nalista. Lunai. Welcome to Lachiem, Lunai. Okay, hello. Hey, I noticed that you have magic orbs. As an alchemist, I can harness their power to make enchanted jewelry. I never went back to that shop, did I? I can make necklaces to cast spells and rings to protect you. Nice, that sounds really helpful. Yep, unfortunately, I can't make something from nothing. In order to create a new piece, I'll need an essence crystal and a golden ring or necklace. Then, I can infuse the jewelry with the power of your orbs. I assume you'll require some payment as well? Oh no, don't worry about that. I'm here to help people. Money won't do me any good anyway. I'm well taken care of here. Understood. Let's see what you've got. Aura necklaces and aura rings. So, 0 necklaces, and we have a bleak ring. Sequential attacks boost melee damage, but also increase damage taken. So this means So it's trying to do it with the blue orb, I think? Yeah, but it looks like we need a green orb, which I do have, I just don't have a ring. Oh, okay. Right, well, new map. I'm going to assume that we have this as like our home base, and these halls that I'm seeing are like ways to teleport between time periods. Almost like Chrono Trigger. Well, I guess we'll see. Put the kettle on. Let's see, where does this go? Just a bed? Okay. And I can't climb this wall here. So, yeah, I've not got the normal dash forward yet. Just a back dash. Halt! Who are you? What are you doing here? Are you with Lachiem? No, I'm here to fight them, just like you. Wow, she is tall. Aristal, it's okay. Lunais seems to be telling the truth. I found her outside the camp. She'd been attacked by the Lachiemi. Doesn't remember much. She could be a spy. I'm not a spy. You look Lachiemi. Will everyone stop saying that? I'm nothing like them, and when I find that murdering leader of theirs, I'll... Ugh. You'll have to excuse my suspicion. Ever since my unit was stranded here when Lachiem took control of the portal to Valais, we've been beset on all sides by foes. A portal to Valais? You must have hit your head hard. It's how we get between worlds. Or how we used to. Between the soldiers, the vicious wildlife, and the bleakness, we've lost a lot of good people. The only ones I have left from my unit are out in the forest somewhere. They'll be back, Haristal. I hope so, Nell. I can't afford to leave the camp unattended. Lunai, huh? We could use some help around here. Okay, you can stay. Thanks. Hello again. How are you feeling? Better. There's going to be a bump in my head for a while, though. It'll fade. Here. What? It'll help with the pain. I'm an alchemist. I've learned the art of imbuing items with this, like, with magical energy. That does help. Thanks. That's quite a talent. Not like you. Can you tell me more about your time powers? I don't know. My clan had always guarded the Timespinner. Trained people in how to use it, but it was destroyed, so there's only so much I can do now. So you really are from the future. Can you get back? I don't know. With this wheel, though, I can at least stop time for a moment. That's amazing. If I could understand that kind of magic, I could help a lot of people. Maybe help you. But in the meantime, with your powers, maybe you could help me. I misplaced my alchemy tools away outside of camp. Can't find them? No, I don't. I know where they are, but the bridge is out. Don't look at me! I was gathering supplies around the lake when something big rushed me from the darkness. When I fled back to the forest, Haristor decided it would be best to destroy the bridge to keep the local fauna out. She's a bit overzealous with her decisions. You don't see any more murder beasts around here, do you? Anyway, with your time powers, maybe you can get across the bridge and find my pack. I'll see what I can do. Here, take this. It should help clear the way to the west side of the lake. Thanks. Fire orb. There we go. An orb of crystallized fire that splits into 2 fireballs. Okay. So, let's swap out the blue orb for fire orb. Oh, I could totally just double up on this. I could have 2 fire orbs. If I really wanted to. Okay. We'll see how that plays. Keep your wits about you. The fauna around here is very dangerous. Okay, duly noted. Reaper says, I've got 2 alarms, one at 10 AM and one at 10 PM to remind me to take the pills, but I don't have anything to remind me not to drink the fusion that I have with me to take with the pills. I don't think you need more than 1 alarm for that, honestly. If I'm 1,000 years in the past stuck on Lachiem, there's no time spinner here. It only exists 1,000 years in the future. Even with the wheel and the spindle, I can't do anything without the right frame. Nothing to do explore. I guess so. Greenwood Forest. Hello. Oh, wow, you do a lot of damage, actually. Cheveur drumstick. Oh, Cheveur drumsticks and helicopters. So these are the actual organic creatures that they made the helicopter sentries out of. That's disturbing. Okay. Potion! Hello! I wonder whether... Oh, I'm poisoned? Wow. I wonder whether you can do, like, elemental damage. So if plants are weak to fire, you do more damage with fire orbs, and so on. Poison moth. An antidote. Okay. How long does poison last? Status poison. Guess we'll use it. Yeah, let's go down first, I think. Just about make that jump. But I can't make that jump. See, an interesting interaction with poison moths could be fire burns poison away. Nice. Sweet. But doesn't seem like that's the case. Okay, that jumps way too far for me. Yeah, I can't make it from the bottom platform either. So we'll have to come back here later, I think. You know, it's funny. This actually kind of reminds me a little bit like Momodora, but Momodora is much more centered around the Dark Souls-like aspect of it. Like, it's a lot more difficult to actually walk through different rooms, and it focuses a lot more on the restart from a checkpoint and make sure you pick up all your stuff afterwards. So I guess I actually kind of prefer the standard Metroidvania fare compared to that. I guess it fits better to do it in a 2D context, whereas a Souls-like is better in a 3D context. I don't know. Alright. Oh, what does it say? Left to Lake Serena and right to Castle Keep. Hello. Harvest rats. Herb. What does herb do? Small leafy plant used in making medicine. Oh, hello. I wonder if my familiar is breathing fire because I've got a fire orb equipped. Antidotes. Hata! Oh, goodbye, plant bat. Nah, I can't get that. Nice and easy, does it? Oh, we've already been here because this is the lake. Okay. Sweet. I was wondering whether I could swim. Doesn't seem like it. At least not yet. So where did we skip before? The lower level of this. Let's go to the lower level of this. This feels like the right way to go. Yeah, no breakable walls there. Whoa, that is terrifying. Reminds me of those Kirby enemies that are like, you try and suck them in and they open their gaping maw. It's like, oh god, that's horrifying. 1660 entropy. Recover health, because why not? What's further this way? Ah, chest. It's crystal. Gold necklace. Jewelry box. A portable jewelry case. Use L2 and R2 to switch between 3 sets of equipped orbs. Okay. So, how do I equip the sets of orbs? Let's see. Oh, it's just 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I can do pure fire with, I guess, Aura Blast and a Scythe Ring. And then switch to one that's pure blades. And use the blade, Colossal Blade with that one. Yeah, so now I've got blades, a mixture, pure fire. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I might as well swap out this to the blue orbs. Yeah, make that Aura Blast as well. Sweet. Okay. Cool. Customization. I really like that. It seems so simple as well. And it's like, no, it's like being able to mix and match as you like is great. Goodbye. Ooh. Close. No, my familiar is definitely breathing fire of their own accord now. Which is fair enough. Ah, okay. So the Aura Blast isn't strong enough to one-shot enemies. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah. Does the ability to one-shot enemies get better when you upgrade your orbs? Yeah, I don't feel like taking hits is great. So, we'll try the fire orbs for a bit. I'm actually going to go back and make an essence ring. I feel like that's probably a good thing to do, since I've got the items to do it. Level up! You know what's going to happen? I'm going to use, like, really useful orbs all the way through the game, and then be like, why are my other orbs terrible? Hello! Have you found my tools yet? They're at the far west side of the lake. If I get them back, I should be able to reinforce orbs again. Infernal Flames. Ooh. Oh, yes, I got a necklace, not a ring. Okay. Make this. Spell Necklace. So it's under orbs, I guess. Infernal flames. So let's make that. Yeah, that's on the fire orbs one. Okay. So still need the tools, and still need rings to make bleak ring and pyro ring. Okay, fair enough. So let's see what the spell does. Ooh, nice. Nice and fiery. Right, the fire spell locks me into place, actually. That's important to know. So far, the blade orb seems to have the most damage, but the other ones have different effects. And maybe the blade one has less range as well. Let's see. Ah, nice. It stopped shooting midair. Okay, that was a mistake. Well, never mind. Time to go. Yep, can't go underwater yet. Hello. Oh, it even tells you how much aura you're missing. Okay, I'm seeing a flaw in the fire orbs, so... yeah. Well, seeing as you can switch between orbs on the fly, makes sense to use them depending on the situation. A pointy grey hat made out of soft fabric. Wow, that's pretty good. Sweet. Okay. Let's go up first. I know I said that up is generally the correct way to go, but I want to see where this goes. A lair of some kind? It's about Valet and Lachiem. Maybe this can give me more insight into what's going on here. The Lachiem Expedition. Gerald Kale, Head of Thaumaturgical Studies at University of Plothar Province, Villet. We have concluded our thaumaturgical analysis of the portal and the world beyond. We have confirmed that it is Lachiem, our sister world in the sky. Untouched by civilization, it abounds with life, at times to a dangerous degree, see Appendix B, Megafauna. It is rich with natural resources. Unfortunately, Lachiem also completely lacks the presence of plasma in its atmosphere. As soon as our team moved beyond the portal, its effects were felt. The longer we stayed, the more pronounced the symptoms. We have called this disease the bleakness. It weakens our auras, creates fatigue and irritability, pain and weakness. I fear that prolonged exposure could result in death for some constitutions. Therefore, despite the rich potential of the world, it is with regret that I must recommend for the safety of our people that the portal to Lachiem not be used. We will continue to study the ethereal flow of the portal from this side.